He died of homesickness syndrome. This is what the military told the parents of the 19-year-old Russian soldier enlisted just 4 months earlier. But doctors at the hospital noted numerous signs of beatings on the unconscious patient. According to his relatives, the young man was assaulted while being forced to sign a contract with the Russian Defense Ministry. It appears that he was forced to participate in the war against Ukraine.
A flag and a cap. This is all that the military handed over with the body of a 19-year-old Andrei Lazhev to his parents. He was drafted for military service, which is compulsory in Russia, at the end of June from the small Karelian town of Pitkyranta, located near the border with Finland. The young man reported that he and other recruits were brought to the territory of the annexed Crimea and placed near the front line with Ukraine in early September.
Without any explanation of the reason. They didn't know what, where, or anything. They came to an intermediate point or something. He said that they had been driven to a roadblock. They placed them in the trenches and told them not to stick their heads out.
During this conversation, his son Andrei had time to mention that the command daily persuades young recruits to sign a contract for military service on a professional basis. After that, the connection stopped. 3 weeks later, Andrei was able to report that he was in a field hospital, and then there was silence again. It was not until the middle of October when his parents received a text message from an unknown to them patient of a military hospital in the annexed Sebastopol.
He said, "I'm writing about your son because he says he doesn't remember where his phone is. He doesn't remember your phone numbers. He doesn't remember anything. He only remembers his surname and can say a few things. That's all. At the same time, he says he can't see well, he can't walk, and he can't eat anything at all."
Everyone in the military and in the hospital refused to talk to his parents. However, with the assistance of local deputies, they managed to obtain a brief telephone statement from a representative of the hospital, but only after facing significant challenges. The doctor said that Andrei's body showed signs of beatings, but that his physical health was unaffected.
They said, "Well, he probably doesn't want to serve. He has homesickness syndrome. He's being transferred to psychiatry. It's a closed ward. No one is allowed in."
Andrei Lazhev passed away in the intensive care unit on November the 2nd. The officially stated cause of death was a cerebral hemorrhage. A few days later, the deputy commander responsible for educational matters in the unit where the soldier served extended an invitation to Andrei's parents, urging them to travel to Sebastopol to purchase a coffin and arrange for the repatriation of their son's body. Nearly a month later, the Ministry of Defense did dispatch a military cargo plane to Karelia, only after the intervention of a respected organization of retired military personnel. Although representatives of the unit arrived, their visit was not to issue an apology.
They said, "What claims do you have against our unit? We have a guard unit, a good one. Everything is fine. Conscripts are not involved in anything." I asked, "How did he get to the hospital unconscious?" They said he didn't go to the hospital unconscious. We brought him in conscious. Something happened in the hospital that led to his death.
Andrei's parents had written numerous letters to various authorities and on numerous occasions had visited the military enlistment office and the military prosecutor's office. They had been consistently calling for an investigation into their son's death. However, in response, they faced threats of a potential criminal case.
For discrediting the army, as the authorities now fashionably like to call it, I believe that the most severe discredit to the army is the act of killing within its own rank.
Andrei Lazhev's parents are determined to persist in their quest for a thorough investigation to uncover the circumstances surrounding their son's death. Their objective is to ensure mandatory accountability for those responsible.